my auntie and uncle, and my uncle said, "Oh, look, I've got a job for you for a little bit." He said, "All right, yeah, just for a while." And then after that, and he said, "Oh, until the kids get to sort of school, they stayed a year. Then I was born, and my dad said, "Well, I'll stay until he goes to school." And then that was it. Yeah. So 40 years on, 42 years on. Yeah.
So that was at the Steelworks.
That was at the Steelworks. Yeah. So he did 30 odd years there. He's retired. My mother works for a company called Aquascutum, tailors and. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So she worked there for 20 odd years. Then they went into administration, funnily enough, last year.
That's right.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's sad. And but somebody bought them actually. So she had the chance to go back, but she's at that retirement age. So yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are they from in Italy?
They're from. Have you heard of a place called Cassino? Monte Cassino. It's a famous monastery that was bombed during the war. They're from a village outside Monte Cassino, probably about 20 kilometres from Monte Cassino, yeah. Lovely part of the world.
I love it. I got married in Venice.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah. Not to an Italian, but we just...
yeah, very good.
Love Italy.
Yeah.
Always loved it. Well, my wife worked out there sometime.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Okay?
Yeah, really.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
The question, I'll ask you a few questions. The questions won't be in the video, so we'll just get your responses.
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry about it.
I feel a bit nervous now.
You don't seem nervous at all. We can re-edit, you can do it
Good.
again,
Some
whatever.
more beers in here, really.
Yeah, we should put the beers there. Yeah. This is why we work at Unit 4.
If you just state your name and your role, please.
Hi, I'm Tony Farnioli. I'm a Specialist Services Manager at Unit 4.
And where are you based?
I'm based... I'm location independent, but a lot of my work is out of Swansea and Bristol.
Okay. Do you want to, if you can just say that again, maybe.
Let's say that again. Shall I say I'm location independent rather than... Yeah, I'm location independent.
Perfect. And what do you do at Unit 4?
I work with a couple of specialist products, CRM, which is quite prominent in the education sector, and I work with our new business analytics tool, Unit 4 Business Analytics.
Fantastic. What's the best thing about your job?
The best thing about my job is... Or should I say that or not? Well,
Okay.
I think the best thing about my job is the variety. Every day is different. Every day has a new challenge.
Perfect. Lovely. What don't you like about your job?
I have to think about that a minute. I was going to say customers. You can't say that.
I'm not sure.
No. What don't I like about my job? I do quite a lot of travelling, so that means I spend some time away from my family, but it's worth it.
Don't show your family that.
Yeah. My wife, she's terrible.
Ooh, get some blackmail then. What does change mean to you?
Change means being flexible, adapting to the present, and looking forward.
Very good. I like it. Can you sum up Unit 4 in one word?
Dynamic.
Excellent. What would you say to someone who was considering joining Unit 4?
Don't. I'd say lucky. No, should we do that one again? I'll have to think about it.
Just running.
I'd say, am I limited to words or not? No, I'm not limited to words.
No.
I think it's a fantastic company, great future, well positioned in the market, and we're doing things that the others aren't doing, especially some of the big boys.
Nice, I like it. Tell me something about yourself that I might not know or guess.
I like wearing women's underwear. Well, this guy's laughing, he's making me laugh now. Tell me something you don't know about me. I once met Marcello Lippi, World Cup winning football manager at Anfield, wearing my Italian wig and he said to me that was very nice.
That is different. I like that. Well done.
I wouldn't have guessed that would be cool.
Making me sweat now.
Awesome. That's
Brilliant.
right.
That's great, thanks.
So you can do it again. We're gold day. We're not letting you out. So,
Yeah, ready when you are.
Yeah. So if you just sort of say your name and your role.
Okay, my name is Mark Curran. I'm the Aggresso Technical Manager in the Dublin office. I suppose my duties are I would install, upgrade Aggresso, I would cost the technical side of projects, and I would, with my team, provide technical support on the Aggresso product. The stuff I like doing is finding solution to technical issues. The stuff I don't like doing is explaining to customers that the particular issue they're experiencing isn't actually covered by the support contract and they're going to have to pay extra money to get it resolved. But, you know, we're in a commercial business and people understand that. Provided you can highlight the boundary between what's supported and, you know, what's chargeable. The Dublin side is a recent acquisition for UNIT4. We were bought last February. We've been owned by venture capitalists, so we were quite happy to move away from them, and been very inspired by Anwen, who just oozes confidence from every pore. She's terrific up on stage, and I suppose I've been with the company that UNIT4 bought for nearly 25 years, and what I like about UNIT4 from the start was that anybody I approached for anything was very helpful and always got back to me and sorted me out. You know, when we started off initially, I'd be looking for things like licenses, help on technical issues, whatever. You know, I was always able to get to somebody and they were always very polite and very helpful.
Brilliant.
Dave, can you just move a little bit that way?
This way, sorry.
No, move the chair.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. If you keep looking at me, which is good.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
On
That's
camera.
fine.
Perfect.
Street.
Cool, you've done about the first 4 questions. That's easy.
Thank
you.
That's about as many as I could remember.
The easiest interview ever. No, normally I actually fire each question one by one, but you're doing it for me. That's good. We talk a lot about change in obviously in UNIT4 and professional products. What does change mean to you?
Well, on the technical front, I suppose the biggest change was moving from version 5.4 to 5.5. But on a work front, we were a company called Mentech for probably 20 years. We then were bought by a company called Calix, who overextended themselves, ran up huge debt, recession hit. The debt was bought by venture capitalist, and so we've changed from Mentech to Calix, back to Mentech Plus, and now UNIT4. So we've seen quite a bit of a change. Now, generally in each case, it's been positive. I mean, I suppose even when we were bought by the venture capitalists, what was their name?
John Moulton was the guy's name.
Yeah, John Moulton.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah.
Begins with A, doesn't it? Anyway.
Yeah. Even that, in a way, was positive because we were staggering along with a huge amount of debt. So, you know, it was positive that he bought us, broke us up along product lines, and then, like with any venture capitalist company, the end game is always that you're going to be sold. So I suppose we've gone through a lot of corporate change in the last few years, far more than in the preceding 15 or 20 years.
Alchemy Partners, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What do you think? Obviously, we talk about the change capabilities of our products, like Aggresso.
Yeah.
What do you think that means to our customers? I've been at several presentations where
there's a particular slide that they trot out, which is this sort of windy road, and the sort of the comparisons are that the likes of SAP and Oracle are great for the straight line speed, but Aggresso is better for the windy bits. It obviously means a fair bit because it's helping us to replace the existing legacy, if you like, tier 1 products. On a technical side, on the technical side, you tend to install Aggresso, configure it, and it works. So from the technical perspective, the change comes at the customer's end if they're getting into, say, changing their platform to, say, virtualization, VMware, Hyper-V, Citrix XenApp. So on that side of things, I have seen a lot of change in that nowadays, if you go to do an Aggresso installation, it's always on a virtual platform, generally VMware, but there's Hyper-V as well. And from my point of view, that sort of adds an extra layer of complexity. It's a layer where you need to go and possibly get somebody else involved if there's a problem. But it's all exciting. It's different. It's more stuff to learn, and
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you sum up Unit 4 in one word?
Well, I suppose the word I think is just friendly. Don't know. I mean, it's been anybody I've sat beside, and introduced myself to. Everybody's been very friendly, and I'm sure they don't remember my name. I probably won't remember half their names, but they've. It's all been very friendly. It's been a very friendly experience.
What would you advise someone who was thinking about joining Unit 4?
Do you mean in terms of encouraging them, or giving them advice as to what to do when they get here, type of thing?
I guess if they're encouraging, if they were contemplating, should I join or not?
You won't meet nicer people anywhere.
That's a good quote, I like that. Tell me something about yourself that I might not know or guess about.
Oh God. I don't know. I'm a swimmer. I swim a couple of times a week, do a couple of miles. Still play football twice a week. My boss, Dan Egan, was very surprised to hear that the other day. You still play football? He said. I said, thanks, Dan. Yeah, grand.
You going to the thing in Spain? Have you seen that? The Unit 4
No.
whole thing?
No.
Know about it?
No.
Still some places.
Jeez, we'll have to get involved, yeah, because we've had a work football thing for years, but as we've progressively got smaller through all the changes, the numbers have diminished, and we're now down to a once a year reunion thing.
If you
But,
get a
yeah.
team together
Yeah.
from Ireland, it's in June, I think it's on 3 days, it's in Marbella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a golf resort, and it's golf or it's football.
Yeah,
And if you get a team, it's like all
It's
the-
5-a-side.
yeah, yeah.
I think there's a few from the UK, there's Spain, and
Mhm.
Holland.
It's a real good. It's like 400 or 500 people. It's a good thing. It's I'm trying to think where you can find information about it, or I can drop you an email or something. No, just leave it.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Cool.
I'm not going to show you, otherwise you'll answer all my questions. So if you just say your name and your role, please.
My name is Alton McDonough. I'm an Aggresso application consultant based out of Dublin.
What do you do in your role?
Well, I suppose my role often begins with in a greenfield site. It'll begin with the initial meetings with the customer to analyse the requirement that they may have for a business solution, and right through to the design, implementation, and post go live and support phase with the customer. So it's a full life cycle of the full development, full deployment life cycle.
Perfect. What's the best thing about your job?
The customers, there's no doubt about it. We're very lucky in the Dublin office that we have got a great bunch of customers who are looking to drive change in the business and looking to achieve savings effectively, which allows you to be a little bit on the creative side in trying to deploy a solution that's going to work with them and suit their needs long into the future.
And what does change mean to you?
Well, there's two types of change, of course. There's the businesses that we deal with and the customers that we deal with are constantly living in change, owing to the nature of the straitened times that we're in. And we tend to try and work with them to try to develop and to deploy that change in their organisation and make sure the system is fit for purpose. But in terms of the UNIT4 Dublin office, I suppose we've been part of the UNIT4 group now for almost a year, if not a little over. And we'd gone through quite a significant amount of change up until then, most of which was relatively positive as time went on, but there was quite a lot of it in it over the years.
Good, thank you. Could you sum up Unit 4 in one word or phrase?
Blink.
Ooh, tunnel, love you. Yeah. What would you say to someone who was thinking about joining Unit 4?
Go for it. It's a great organisation, it's a great company to work with, and the opportunities are endless.
Brilliant, thanks. You tell me something about yourself that I might not know or guess.
Oh, I don't know. I'm good at making things up.
That'll do.
Okay, hang on. I still can't think of one word for some of Unit 4.
Don't worry
Is
about
that big? Okay, I was going to say big. Okay.
So if you could just say your name and role.
Katie O'Connell, I'm support consultant, aggressive support consultant. Can I start again?
Yeah, that's fine. So just your name and your role.
Katie O'Connell, aggressive support consultant,
And what office are you based in?
Dublin.
What do you do in your role?
I support, mostly I work with the Mentech Plus products, so it's more the bespoke stuff from Mentech that I mostly support local government sites and the ITs and stuff. So.
Perfect. What's the best thing about your job?
My teammates, the people. We've all worked together a long time and it's always nice going in the morning, never any dread.
Excellent. What does change mean to you?
Progress.
Very nice. Concise. That was good. That was
Happy
good.
with that.
Can you
So
say...
just 2 secs. Okay, yeah, very well.
Can you sum up Unit 4 in one word or phrase?
Big. That's all I can think of. That's terrible. That doesn't go towards my performance reviews. This isn't going to be shown.
That's fine.
What would your advice be to someone who was thinking about joining Unit 4?
Just to be open and to be willing to work very hard, but not to worry too much. Everyone, I just think you're rewarded for what you do, but just, I can't think of anything else to say. This is terrible. Can we edit all of this? Yes, it's going to be edited.
Just beat yourself up. Just kind of.
It's too early. Okay. Could I have to do that
Do you
again?
want to do that again?
Yeah, let me think.
No, it was fine if you just want to articulate.
What did you say? You should have written it down for me. I should have written down and then I've just...
No. But the idea is this is
I
spontaneous.
know.
This is people
I can't do
speaking from the heart.
spontaneity.
So what would you say to someone who was thinking of joining Unit 4?
Hang on. I know. No. Well, just to be... Do you want to say it again or do you want me to say it again?
No, you just say it.
Okay.
When you're ready.
Just to be open and to not be nervous and that it's a good place to work.
Perfect. That's nice. Tell me something about yourself that I might not know.
I can turn my right foot backwards.
Perfect.
Right, hold on.
You're going to show it.
I can do my left
My
foot
daughter
too.
could do a thing with her hand that's a bit like that. She could
I'm
do
not
her
at all
hand
double
like
jointed.
the whole,
Yeah.
whole way around.
Oh God.
It's really
I kind of grew out of that, but I can still kind of get that around. The other one as well, kind of.
Oh, right. So if you say your name and your role.
Okay. Martin Woolley, I'm a senior consultant in professional services, working on the education sector, working on the student products.
Perfect. Where are you based?
I'm location independent, so I travel all over the country and increasingly around the world now.
Perfect. do you do in your role?
Okay, I go out and work with sites, so I do implementation consultancy, implementing the Aggresso Students product in the UK, and now starting to implement the Aggresso Education product in Portugal and looking further afield.
Perfect. What's the best thing about your job?
Getting out and meeting customers, that's what I'm good at. I'm good at building relationships with the customers, backed up by my product knowledge. So that's what I like, to get the chance to work with the customers, get systems in there, get them happy.
Perfect. What does change mean to you?
Change,
We talk a lot about, as you know, we talk about change.
in business, yes.
Business change, all that. What do you think that means to us or to our customers?
It's trying to manage that. The process, I guess, in terms of what I work with, is getting them to change and review their business processes. They're normally looking to implement a new piece of software, so it's managing that change, reviewing their business processes with them to hopefully get efficiencies, better systems, better ways of working, working with the individuals. That sometimes is interesting, is getting them to change, and particularly in the education sector, you can find that people are a little bit resistant to change. So it's trying to encourage them and work with them to adopt the new systems and see the benefits of those the changes.
Perfect. Can you sum up Unit 4 in one word or phrase?
What any particular aspect of it? Or?
Up to you. What do you, if someone says, what's Unit 4 like?
Unit 4, it's getting a big company, it's getting a big presence, which is great, and it's really encouraging yesterday seeing just how we're growing globally and moving up that ladder of where we are in the pecking order, whatever you want to call it. It's a good company to work for. There's things that pros and cons with everything, but it's been really good couple of days here at the conference, and I think that's invigorated me a little bit more for working with the company, and so that's good.
Excellent. What would you say to somebody who was considering joining Unit 4?
You need to take have a look at it, what it is you enjoy doing. Look at what it is that Unit 4 you're going to come to join Unit 4 to do. You've got to make sure it's the right company for you. It is a big company, and that doesn't necessarily suit everybody, but it is a worthwhile company. There's lots of good things going on. It's exciting times, particularly in my sector, in the education sector. We're hopefully going to have this new global education product. So if you're coming to work in consultancy in the education team, and where I'm working, there's a little bit of fear in the background, but the prospects of some really good things if we get it right.
Something about you that I might not know or get. What do you do at the weekend?
What do I do at the weekend? Well, I'm a fairly traditional family man, so we're trying to spend a bit of time with my teenage girls, who probably don't want to spend as much time with their dad as I would like nowadays. I'm quite heavily involved in my church, so that's quite a big thing. And then I like sport, cricket, so I'm looking forward to the summer months and getting out on the green fields of the West Country and getting a bit of cricket in, hopefully.
You play, do you?
I play.
What are you?
Suppose a bit of a batsman, but if I can just get up and run up and down the track, the yards nowadays, that's good for me.
Excellent.
So that's fine. All right.
Thank you. Name and your role, please.
My name is Janet Carling. My role is a consultant in the education sector, implementing the student products and also ACMS, which is basically a curriculum management system.
Perfect. Whereabouts are you based?
I'm actually location independent, based working from home, just north of Manchester in the Bury area.
Okay. What's the best thing about your job?
The best thing about my job is meeting lots of different people, building up relationships with people, with customers, with colleagues. And I think one of the other great things about my job is it gives me the chance to apply my experience built up over a number of years and help people with their implementations and get some satisfaction from that.
Perfect. We talk a lot about change around our products and customers and all that. What do you think? What does change mean to you?
Change means to me basically the ability to sort of take on new ideas and, if you like, kind of roll with new ideas and I've just lost it. Sorry. What does change mean to me? I've been involved in change management for absolutely years in most of the roles that I've carried out. And I think from experience, change is, again, working with people to understand how to do things differently. It's about taking a different view and not getting stuck in the sort of tracks about how you view the world and how you do things and how you perceive things, really.
Perfect. Thank you. How would you sum up UNIT4 in one word or short phrase?
I think UNIT4 is an amazing place to be. It is very much about working in change, and the company helps everybody do that. And it provides fantastic service to its customers.
Excellent, thank you. What would you say to somebody who was considering joining UNIT4?
I would say if you're considering joining UNIT4, then you will... can I stop?
Sure.
Yeah, just think about it a minute. If you're considering joining UNIT4, then I think you'll find it's a fantastic place to be. You'll be amongst great people and entering into great times, moving forward with change, being at the leading edge of innovation and sort of getting satisfaction from all of that.
Excellent. Tell me something about yourself that I might not know.
Okay. I don't know.
Your hobby or something you do at the weekends or something?
I don't get much time for hobbies, actually. What can I say? I am a family person. This weekend I'm actually having my grandchildren over for the weekend while my son's gone away. And I am a grandmother to 7 beautiful grandchildren. The job keeps me busy, so I have to find time for them over the weekend, etc. And hopefully we'll be going out and doing something interesting, like going to Manchester Museum or some other event. I don't know what else to say. I just feel really boring.
That's fine. That's fine. We're trying to, it's about real people. We're trying to find out. It's about everyone. That's what we want.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can you edit that so it's
No, that's fine.
so it's okay?
Or whatever you want to say it again, just stop. Say it again.
Fine.
It'll just be rolling. So if you just say your name and your role.
I'm Claire Bishop and I'm the Finance Director.
And where are you based?
I'm based in SGH in Bristol.
Actually, could you say St George's Hall? Or
Yes,
just
of course.
based-
No, that's fine. I'm based in St George's Hall in Bristol.
Thank you. What do you do at UNIT4?
What do I do? Good question. I'm the Finance Director, so I'm responsible for all of the accounting that goes on in the company secretarial and the legal activities, planning and forecasting, etc.
Perfect. Thank you. What's the best thing about your job?
I'm going to have to think about that one a second.
Yeah, that's fine. Can be helpful.
All right, best thing about my job. The best thing about I enjoy in my job, I really enjoy working with my team and with the rest of the board. There's a lot of enthusiasm for what we do, and
we're going through a lot of changes, and it's really great to see the company changing and improving constantly, and becoming a much better place to work. That was really bad.
Until you said that was really
Sorry, didn't come out as I planned it to. Yeah, yeah. Did you get that bit at the end?
Well, the thing is to cut it. If you get to the end, just pause, even if you don't like it. Or not.
Okay.
It's just 'cause
Then at least you can.
It was good, but I have to
And then I
cut
messed
that
it up. Yeah. Okay.
by
All
saying
right.
it was bad.
Remind me what the question was.
So what's the best thing
Yeah.
about your job?
Okay. So the best thing is working with my team. I've got a good team, working with the rest of the board, the enthusiasm that everybody has for the business, the changes that we're making, the way that we can see those changes actually being executed now and making the business a better place to be.
Perfect, thank you. What does change mean to you?
Did you line that one up, or was that that just came next? Okay, what does change to me is about progression, getting better at what we do, improving our processes, improving the way that we do things, and becoming a better business, a stronger business.
Perfect. Is that all right with that?
The only thing is,
Door
I can hear
shutting.
no, it was that, and I can hear someone hoovering.
Yeah, there is Hoover.
I can't really go and say stop.
Stop.
Just gonna ask, we were at probably one of the rooms.
You
Stop.
can hear it, unfortunately.
Stopped.
Stop. Does it stop?
Want to do that one again?
Sorry.
That's all right. I've forgotten the question
So what
already.
does change mean to you?
Change means, I can't remember what I said just now, to be honest now. Efficiencies, wasn't it?
Progressing and getting better.
Yeah. Change to me is about progressing, getting better as a business, becoming a... Oh, God. All right, start again. So what does change mean to me? Yeah, okay. So for me, change is part of the business life. It's about getting better at what we do. It's about improving our processes, becoming more efficient, and becoming a better business.
Perfect. Can you sum up Unit 4 in one word or phrase?
We're on a journey.
Very good. What would you say to somebody who was considering joining Unit 4?
I've been with Unit 4 now 2.5 years. I've never regretted joining Unit 4. It's a great place to work, and I think if you embrace it with enthusiasm, you'll enjoy it.
Brilliant. Tell me something about yourself that I might not know or guess about.
I love to surf.
Cool. Where did you do that?
Really? I'm not making it up.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Devon.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Yeah.
It's really interesting what people say.
Yeah.
Finding out all sorts of things. It's fine.
So-
It's all right.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
don't worry about
So, ready when you are, okay?
it. Okay. So if you just say your name and your role,
My name is Amy Shearing. I'm Payroll and Benefits Administrator,
and where are you based?
St George's Hall in Bristol.
What do you do at Unit 4?
I pay everyone and look after everyone's benefits.
What's the best thing about your job?
Paying everyone?
What does change mean to you?
Paying more people?
Brilliant. Sum up Unit 4 in one word.
Challenging? I can't remember what I was going to say.
Expensive.
Expensive, yes, expensive.
Okay, just do it again.
Expensive.
Sorry, one more time because I was zooming in. Sorry.
Expensive.
Brilliant. What would you say? What do you advise someone who was considering joining Unit 4?
I can't remember what I was going to say. That.
You said
Get involved.
Get involved.
That's it.
Yeah, get involved.
Brilliant. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me something about you that I might not know.
That says it all. Oh, sorry. Hello.
Is that one camera?
Oh God, what was I going to say about that one?
No, I've got the room again
Something
today.
you do as a
We
hobby,
sorted
or
that out last night.
something you did when you were...
I paint
I'm actually
nails.
filming in a minute. Can I ring
I
back?
do like manicures and pedicures,
Okay,
but how
all
can you
right,
say that?
bye.
It's a bit boring, isn't it?
Sorry,
It's different.
Hold on. Yeah, it's a bit rubbish. I wish I had something interesting to say. What's
Bloody vacuum.
He just rang up to say, are you not checking out? I was like, no, I rang you yesterday and you said I had it for 2 days. And he went, no, you haven't.
We saw that.
I still haven't thought of anything. See?
Look at me to think.
Yeah.
Make something up.
Yeah, give me some ideas. I'm a little bit
What
hungry.
would you like to be? If you could do anything,
Yeah.
no one knew about it, what would it be?
Don't know.
Secret agent for them,
You could run off with
Skydive.
everyone's pay.
So I'm defrauding the company. Week by week.
Yeah. You're not getting paid in February. Oh, can we skip that bit?
That's
I really
fine, if you haven't got
can't-
an ass dog.
No, I really can't think of anything interesting, to be fair.
Apart from you paying hours.
Apart from I do manicures and pedicures.
That's good.
Was that really hard work?
Excellent.